Okay, welcome guys, welcome. We're going to be continuing on with our Age of Wonders 4 playthrough. I always take a drink as soon as I press the button to sort of go into different places, because it's about the right amount of time for all of the buffering and that to sort itself out. So it's just a little trigger for me to this note. Okay, just pause for a few seconds and then go for it. But I'm actually nearly out of water, so I'm just going to get myself a glass of water while the game loads in. Alright, here we go. Here we go. No, it's still loading. Oh, it takes forever. I've got to get this SSD card. It has to be this week. It has to be. Just hoping that my computer... I'm pretty sure I've got slots. I think I've still got one or two more hard drive slots. So I think I just plug it into that. I'm not very good at the at doing that side of things. So I think I'll still just get one no matter what, and then we'll figure it out. So I've got a company that I always get my stuff from. So I'll see what the cost is. So I've been putting it off for a long time, just because they're not cheap. But anyway, we'll get there. God, this is taking forever. I should have waited. I should have started this up 10 minutes ago, because it takes like a long time. It takes minutes and minutes. Like I've been actually, I've been going well. I had it loading in for a long time before I even sort of pressed the button on Twitch, and then I left it for a few more minutes on Twitch before I started to press the button on YouTube. So yeah, unfortunately, just got to wait. And it's games like this, that yeah, there we go. Here we go. Skip this. And we'll continue on where we were. Oh, hang on. Why has it not got continue? Did I do... Oh, I showed that one. I'll just delete this session. Confirm. This one here. This is the one that we want. Load game. I think there was a question at the end of the session as to how to, like, what to do if you're a new player, how to sort of who to use, and that one is a good one to sort of start with, just to sort of get a feel for everything. Okay, so we're in here. We're besieging here, I think. Yeah, 4 turns until the breach. Now, there's a good chance they're going to come after me. And I've got like just a group of 2 in through there, which is the ones that they will possibly focus on if they have to come through, which means that it'll be the next 2 largest that will then sort of come back in. This one's got no more movement. 872 will participate. 1178 is that one. We've got another group over through here. Whoops, close. Yeah. Okay, 1071. Right, so it'll be those 2 there that end up coming into this one. If I wanted to, what I could do is take some units out of this one, just to weaken it a little bit, just so we've ended up bringing the giant back in. I might do that actually. If I bring out the entwiner, if I make it 4 and 4, that will sort of then force, it would then essentially be as if these 3 were then working. That brings this one down to 8. That one's now 5, and then that one's 8 as well. So let's see how we go with that one, because they've got 2 stacks, and if they feel that they can't win, they will go for us. This stack is worth... Oh God, I keep on clicking the wrong things. 700. And then there's another stack under there for 700 as well. So the chances are they will try to build up over the next 2 turns. What I might do is actually move a couple of these away, just so I can keep just 3 solid stacks there, I think. Alright, so we've got orders required. This is now one of our Zephyr archers, which was going where? Got an outpost there. Where are we? I think I was bringing these up back to Dragon Gate. I think if we go back above here, we've got another set of things we need to be concerned about. There was an invasion group coming back through, and we've got 3 solid groups. They're going off. There's a quest we have to do over there. We've got 5 turns. No, that's different again. This is 13 turns to do this actual quest. It's a bit of a complex one. We've got a few different groups in through here. There's another Zephyr archer there. I've got too many archers in that group. These can't do any more movement. So we were protecting the homelands back there. I think what I'll do is I will keep this one because we've got another enemy here. This is and we definitely need to sort of keep everything back up in that area. So let's just go back down again. And yeah, so we've got this Zephyr archer here, which would have come from came from Dragon's Gate. And then what have we got this way? This is coming from the homeland. The Zephyr archer there as well. That would certainly flesh those out, so we can sort of see, playing as the feudal, we can then see which city they actually come from, because they get bonuses if they're in the best sort of city for it. Don't know if we can get through there with a road. I'll build more roads. We've got a fair bit of gold. Yeah, so I'll just do that. She'll then build the road through there. And we can't get across the mountains, unfortunately, with the road. Oh, I could actually build a road that way if I had to. 16 move points to there. But then there's a whole heap of them that go down to this way. 5 on the road. So it's still better for me to just come through the mountains. And this one here was going to be building more roads as well. So I'll just build the roads down to there. And then we'll go back. Got the roads now all the way built. Alright, so next turn, this one will then, these 2 Zephyr archers will then be back at Dragon's Gate. And we'll be needing to sort of come back out of this location. Is it this location? No, it's this location in the north that we need to, if we just go page. Nope, it's not that one. It is the one in the south. Yep, it's this one here. That we need to control. Just double check that everything is actually going. I haven't got any comments from anyone just yet, so I don't know if the stream is up. Just double check. Yep, that's up, and that's up as well. Good. Okay. Good. All right, so I'll continue on. Now this is a scout unit, which we were moving. There's nothing, that's not moving as such. We just got to keep track of where enemies might end up coming. Excuse me. Page up is where we've got the. This is sort of going up into the combat, incoming combat. So we'll leave that one there. And we'll end our turn. Now we should see them build up even more. over this, like using magic. Here they come. So they're just coming in on their own. Now, this is a very, very weak attack. So these guys haven't joined them because they're inside the city. So this is a siege. So this is just a very, very weak attack with this particular group. These are on the side of the others. So it's sort of almost like a... and this now has gone after... Actually, they haven't gone... It's interesting. They haven't used the giant. The giant must still be stronger than the other group. But they have gone after that group of 4, which is what I thought would actually happen here. But they've done it piecemeal. So they, I think, are aligned with this particular city, but these guys aren't going to come out and help them fight this one. I'm going to do this one manually because I really don't want to be losing anything at all, like as in any hit points, because we just don't have the... I don't really have the... like, I guess the luxury of protecting too many people. So just do manual combat here, even though it's really, really one-sided. It's the damage factor that's the issue. And we may have to replay like a turn or so. It's like one thing we can do is just see what happens, like just by best guessing it. And then, then adapt. If they've got like area of effect attacks or area of effect spells, we need to know that. We can have a bit of a look to see what this one's got. This one does have execute, so slight chance of instantly killing an injured target. And it does actually then have melee strikes. So shouldn't be really all that powerful, but it is level 7. So I'm going to move... we don't have any Zephyr Archers in this particular group. It's got normal archers. Pick all of these up. A mage unit there, an arcanist. It's only tier 1, so I won't even worry about what it's got. It's only got like this cosmic bolts. There's nothing special about it. Then this one here is just an arcane guard, only tier 1 as well. So really quite weak. Now we do have already got morale problems, demoralized. Not sure where that's from. Here we go, it's from this. Spelljammer. No, it's not from that. Not sure why they're demoralized. There may have been a spell cast on us at the start or something like that. Pull these up. Now the Spelljammer will move around and destroy this when we can. I'm just going to turn my air conditioner on as well. I'll be right back. So they can get into there now. That one can also get into them. Now there's a slight retaliation that one gets with this one here. The power cleave, we can't do that one just yet. It's only 15%. Why is that? Minus 75% because of long range. So I want to get to mitigate that 75% as much as I possibly can. So we'll just move these up to... So if we move that one up to there, it's going to then block this one off. Does that matter? You know, it doesn't, really. It's okay, because I can just use protection against... Like, I can use these guys to block in all of these guys. So we'll move you up and get 2 shots. Now it's 65%. With a chance to start it burning. So let's go and do that. We missed, but hit the other one. That's okay. And we did start the burning on this other side over here. So that one is burning, the actual leader. We need to make sure that we don't go in the way of any of our range units that need to get a shot here. There's only 1 shot there. 2 shots there at 40% I'll take. It'll be the same as from in here. I screwed that up. I want to grab this one and move that one up. Oh, hang on, that's only got 2 shots there. Yes, it's extra movement to move into that area there. Okay, it's burning now as well. One doesn't get a shot. That one does get a shot. So I'll move these out. That guard can move to there. I've got a 65% chance there. That's good. And then that one there will have a shot. We've still got this one as well. 65% chance there, which I like. Only 1 shot though. It's burning. It was a critical hit. Now these can link back. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly yet who we need to do this with. I think I might even just leave. Can that one get in behind? No, it can't really do much back there either. So that one can't really reach any of those. How far can I get? It can get to there. So if I just stay back in here, I can sort of leave all of my, like I can leave a couple of knights down this way just to sort of get ready to come crashing through. We've got a 40% there, which we'll take. Okay, that one's there. And then these. So move this one up. If I move that one up 1 more, it's going to protect this one. Not that it will matter that much. Or if I go to there, it protects it as well. I'll just do that. They shouldn't be coming in anywhere else. Okay, let's just end our turn there. So it used its execute. Can't use that for 3 more turns. Now we've lost a little bit of this one, but we now have the opportunity to start to do other things. So definitely want us to start to kill that one off as well. With these different units we have down this way, I don't have the ability to hit that one just yet. I've got 2 shots there at 65. I can use this, but it's then going to create like a burning zone everywhere, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to go back to this one here. 2 shots there at 65. I can certainly hit that one, but I'll go for this one here. Resisted the burning both times. Now we do actually have burning there. This one is summon a spider. So I can only do it sort of next to where I am. So I'll do it into here. Oops, hang on. Should have right clicked. Just move it back into here. I've got 1 shot there. I'll just take it all from this angle. Now we've got all of these different archers and things down this way as well. Now it's only 50% because this one's in the way. If I move to that one there, it's 90% for there, so I'll take that. Okay, we can kill that one off. I can kill that one off with pretty much anything. So I don't really need to use that one there. It's only 30%. It's not good enough just yet. We do need to get forces this way. We can actually do it here. This one can go straight through, and then at least we can start to surround this particular unit. This one's got like pass through. Can't make it. Gets a little bit further forward. Take those around. So this one now can no longer really do anything until it gets away from this unit. So we'll need to block it from the other side as well. And we've got all of these as well. I've got 3 shots there, which will then kill that one off. This one is facing this way, so that's actually protecting that zone. I can do it with this. It's been poisoned, but it's also now blocked in, so it really is going to have a hard time running away from both of those, which means I can sort of ignore that to a large degree. Like, it really can't go anywhere its next turn, so it's sort of stuck. These units, just got a single shot there. As well. Yeah, that's going to do good attack there, so we'll take this knight in. The aspirant knight. These don't have a real lot that they can do, so we might as well kill this one off. I'm going to do it from here. The reason I did that was to open up this line here, to allow these guys a better shot at that one. This one here can have 3 shots at 65. I'll take it. So it's now gone berserk. That one's moved. And really it's dead. Like, it doesn't matter what I do now. It's 90% because we've closed the range. One's down, that's good. 70% against this one. So we only one took any sort of real damage, which I'm actually happy with. Good. I mean, we knew we were going to win, but it's just trying to get out of that one without losing too much. So just one unit, that's okay, we'll close that one off. Okay, you've scavenged equipment from defeated heroes. So this is reinforced chestplate. Wow, this is pretty good. Bolstering defense. Okay, so that's actually very good. Who will we give that one to? Now she's already got like incredible hit points, so when we do the attacks, it's not going to matter that much for her. She only has 3 defense though. Let's have a look at all the contenders. This one also is just using a piercing amplifier. That's actually okay. This one is actually a mage unit, so that sort of works. This one here has already got reinforced mail. It's only tier 1. This would just give her a little bit extra. I can see that being of great value. And Sev the Viper as well in the north, only a tier 1 with status resistance. Now Sev is going to be on his own for some time, and I'm sort of tempted to give it to him. That's it, we have it back to there again. This one's only status resistance. I think we'll bring it in here, the reinforced chest plate. Go that way. Alright, that's good. We'll confirm that one. So the resistant plate is now coming back home. I've got a couple of other things as well, but this isn't going to... I don't think it's going to really help us much. Rawala's is fine. This one here is tier 3, piercing amplifier mantle. So that one does extra damage. I'll keep that where that is as well. So I've got another last little look here at Fajala. Yeah, it's Tempest Mantle. Yep, that's okay. That's alright, I'll leave that one where that is. Close that one off. So, it is is the stream working for everyone? I can see people coming in, but no one's actually commented at all from either YouTube or from Twitch, which is extremely unusual. I'm normally being told what I'm doing wrong at some point. So what's going on, guys? What's going on? I feel like there's something not quite working. There we go. T5 Cats has meowed. Thank you. So yeah, that's okay. No, that's fine to be lurking. It's just a bit unusual to not actually have anything. And YouTube, I'm pretty sure, was up and running. Might just double check that. Just bear with me, guys. There was a glitch with YouTube. Oh yeah, there's not very many people on YouTube, but at least it's up. It's up and running, so that's fine. Okay. So yeah, we're a quiet group today. Yes, you've had a hard weekend. So Victor is saying, I'm here, I'm driving, so I'm lurking. Well, yeah, don't drive and chat. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to, it just was unusual. I thought, oh, I wonder what's going on. I wonder if it's actually working. Saying, been a while, hope all is well. Yes, no, everything's great, thank you. Just got to get an SSD this week. That's my commitment to myself, and to you guys, I guess. I shouldn't say, if I say it to you guys, I then have to absolutely do it. Anyway, let's continue on. Now, there's a Spelljammer there. Now, we're going to be wanting to destroy this. So we've got one turn to take the Carnival of Flesh. So I want to keep all my forces together, but I do want to move the most powerful of these back in. So this one here was the one that took the damage. One protector. Why are we demoralized here? Forest of Stakes. Hi Began, how are you going? So Began saying I've been playing a ton lately. It's a great game. So Victor is in saying on YouTube, my CPU literally zapped and smoked like out of a cartoon. So I live vicariously these days. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. Yeah, here we go. It's this one here, the Forest of Stakes. Enemy units in domain get demoralized. So that one there is actually the reason that we are suffering the morale effects, but we need to get rid of this spell jammer, just so we can use spells in the final attack in 3 turns time. I like what they've done with the sieges. Actually, I sort of wasn't sure about it, but I do like the changes that they've made. What's this group? This is a NPC. Oh, that's the shops. That's okay. So we can go and visit them if we wanted to. Actually, what do they have? If we have a bit of a look. They're demoralised as well. Not sure how we can get in there. Anyway, we'll continue on with what we're doing. Now, we were also... We've got a fair bit of binding essence. And what did we... we made something very... We made the hammer for... That's right, we made the hammer for Jala. Let's have a look and see what she's got. This hammer here was the one that we made, a tier 4 primary weapon here. So she's got an incredibly powerful weapon there. What do we need with the different groups as well? She can't use anything else there. So she's pretty well decked out. We might as well keep on forging things. Helmet down this way for would be good. This one won't be in combat though, so there's some good things there for Falcons. Ruala does have a tier 3, which is good, and then the tier 1, but 2 defense is actually pretty good as well. I'm actually happy enough with that one there. And what's this one here? This is just a padded crown, plus 2 defense. He's got very good defense now, along with this one as well. The shoes of velocity. They're all pretty good, actually. Like, they're all okay. Actually, what about his shield? This is just a tier 1. Feudal shield. We could certainly look at that. Maybe we'll look at getting him a better shield. So we'll close that one off and go back into our forges. And we do have different blueprints that we can bring back out if we wanted to. But I think I'll make my own. Just go and start the process. So the look of the shield that we'll go for. Let's use one of these. So it doesn't have anything special in there. So it's in tier 1 at this stage, just a base item. And then we just need to start adding things to it. So it's a damage reflection. I can do that one up. That's going to take 3. I don't know if I want that. Reinforced. You know, it has plus 3 defense and plus 3 resistance against physical ranged attacks. Now that's only ranged attacks. Plus 10 hit points. This one requires the Archon blood. That's not bad. That gives me another 2, which it's not bad for these other units. Getting another couple of defense would actually be very, very good. And even getting the resistance. Got fire resistance, which we don't really need. Frost we don't really need at this stage. Now that's 2. Now the status resistance, or just the resistance in general. Resistance against non-physical damage. You know, I might throw that one in, because that one comes from the Tranquility pool, lesser fire shield. So when a melee attack hits, the attacker sustains 6 fire damage. That's not all that important. That's only for ranged attacks. So just a reinforced shield there for 2. The resistance against physical damage, sorry, not against non-physical damage. I might throw that in. And the extra hit points, I don't know if the extra hit points would be worth it. The status resistance reduces the chance a unit will be affected by negative status effects. Is also not too bad. Let's go that way. We won't worry about the hit points. And we'll just throw in some defences as well. That then takes us all the way up to tier 4. So to do this one, we need to have 300 of the binding essence. We've only got 205 at the moment, and we need to have 100 of the binding fragments, which we do actually have. We've got good income with these things, but we need more. So we're just going to go back into our arsenal. So we need to get another 100. Now, things like the frost great axe, I'm just not going to use these. So I'm going to disenchant this one, and then that gives me what I need. So that'll be all right. We'll just close this one. So we'll just disenchant as required. So it's going to, the resistant Aegis. Okay, that will be fine. We'll forge this thing for 3 turns. And so we'll give that to our guy in the north. All right, in we go. So we've got the received a trade proposal. Make peace. No. Goodbye. Decline. Oh, they're going to be stuck there. Province was pillaged. Okay, this is our vassal actually working against them as well. Good to know. And so they've sent us 75 in spoils from pillaging. So they've been sort of operating in other regions as well. This is up in the north. So this is we've got different groups sort of moving off. Spell ready. Summon a wild rager. A wind rager, not a wild rager. Yeah, this will be loyal to House Fajala. A fast and disruptive fighter unit. So we'll just go and place that one here. That's next to one of our leaders. Oops, hang on, that didn't work. Right click. They keep on left clicking instead of right clicking. Now this is a tier 2 unit. These are interesting because they can move things around. So I'm thinking I'll still actually bring this into the fight, for the coming fight. Remains have been collected back in through there as well. If we go and inspect what she's got. Nothing much there really. I should have checked this out first. That's only a Mystic Shield. There's nothing much there. Close that one off. Close that as well. Stronghold. Produced a town hall. Now, we've got to just get on top of the happiness and these sorts of things, so we'll just go that way. I won't bother getting any more units here just yet. Now, there is a road that goes all the way up. No, we want to go south, that's right. Here comes their army again. Damn, we're going to be until we can sort of finish this off, we're going to be stuck here a little bit. Let's just go back. We were building a road down here just so we could sort of move quickly back and forwards. We sort of need to invite the attack in to us if we can, but we're quite powerful. And this is, again, where we need to have Sev is going to end up with that new shield, which would be good for him. And this is the next one, which is now on that road as well. So we'll start to now move this one across to bring it out of here as well. This one's not of the same faction as the others. Got another Zephyr Archer coming in one turn as well. So this will be nice and handy actually. That will be good. Okay, so back in here. There's nothing much we need to be looking at down below anymore. We really haven't scouted out here at all. Now, who's this guy? That is... Oh, this is the crystal entity. So Silas, this is actually there on our side, so that's actually fine where that is. We just start to scout around a little bit more. see what there is around the place. That is, yep, that's locked in. That's okay. I think it is. Actually, is it? It's underneath it. Yeah, okay, anymore. That's all right. Start to have a bit of a look around. All right. So, sorting all this out. How far can this one get? Can't get too far. You can certainly get to anywhere in here, unfortunately. So to go and heal this one off, I can't really just move it back into this other side. That one as well can reach into all of the spots we actually have if they were hunting this one down. Which I do need to take this one out of here. I'll just move it back out and towards that area. So who are we going to bring in? Archer, Needler. You know, the Needler is probably not as powerful as the Archer. Liege Guard and her. This is fine. So we'll bring the Rager across. That's 5. We've got one more to bring in. I might take the Needler out. Can't really get out of there easily. Okay, so leave it where it is. And I'll take the Entwined Protector in. That leaves me with 2 armies there, which I will now move these back out as well. It's going to keep these far enough away that they can't be attacked from these, and I need to make sure that until we get the Carnival of Flesh, which is doing what? Yeah, that just gives extra food and draft. That'll be okay. Hi, Gentleman Skeleton, how are you going? And hi, Diamond. We'll leave that one where that is. I think that's all we wanted to do this turn. It'd be interesting to see if the other guy actually does continue along. They've only got like smallish numbers, but we saw there was a lot of other movement in around here, so there's a fairly big force there. They tried to do this before to break through to our territory. If we can continue building the road across, that will be useful. Or if we can catch them in sort of like, you know, now that we've got a group of three groups of 6, I would like to replace some of the archers with Zephyr archers, and just make sure that we've got actually what sort of mix have we got? Yeah, that's pretty balanced. This one's not. So we've got one unit that's very, very much archery. So we'll end our turn and see what they do. So we'd have to protect that unit, that stack at this stage, which we can do, but we just don't have a real lot. We're going to need to get some more of the just some protection units. They've gone back again. I've still got 11 turns before I have to do this Capture the Lost Wizards. I could send just a single unit down that way to finish it off. But then that's even less. I've got time. The Beast Wrangler leaves in 5 turns, so we do actually have a like a shop there that we can go to. which I don't need. Yeah, I won't worry about it. Close that one off. Okay, we've changed to evil. Good to know. Just a bathhouse back up through here. We're now getting the Arcane Institute. I'll just let that one actually develop. In Dragon Gate, we do want to go and get some more. Now we've got Liege Guards I can get in 2 turns. These are not that much better than the Defenders, to be honest. At tier 1. I might pump a few of these out of here. The Liege Guards, unfortunately we're going backwards now with mana. Yeah, they take up 12 mana. These are only 10. These are 10 as well. I might as well go the Liege Guard, I guess, in that sense. So what do we have? 6 defense. That's 5 defense. 80 hit points as opposed to... Yeah, Liege Guards, I think. We'll just go and grab a couple of those. I'll just get one of them at a time. I can... I could actually go and buy that one if I wanted to. I've got like a lot of money. I might hurry the recruitment of that one, and we'll get another one as well. That's going to really start to push our mana backwards. Now we can't enter because of what's above us. So we'll just go and have a look. Just go page up or page down. So this group here is 2 one-sided. We've got Zephyr Archer, Zephyr Archer. I'm going to restructure these things out into different areas. And we've just got basic archers in through here. So we'll go with we've got Liege Guards there as well. I'll start to just readjust these. This one's also like a shield unit there. So with the Zephyr Archers, definitely want to get some of those in amongst this group. Spellbreaker there. Probably not really something that we need to take with the rest of the group. Let's bring that one forward. Let's move this one in with the Zephyr Archer. So that one there, we've got pretty good mix of range and magic as well as protection. So that one actually is a good stack. The stack that's over here. Again, we've got another Zephyr Archer that we need to bring into this mix. Okay, so that's okay. We need to get another, probably a mage unit. This one does have 1 protection, and then a whole lot of other ones. So I need to keep the protection back that way. I've got the 4 there. Sort of round those out. I've got too many archers here. Bring those back down. Take our 2 high-level units and take them up. Gives me a very, very solid army now up in the top here. And they're all of the same alignment all the way through with this little banner. So they're all going to get the same sort of benefits when we do go after things. I think what we'll do is let's go back down again. This one can't really move that far. Okay, so we're nearly out of movement with some of these. Just leave those there. We'll keep the others back. So we'll sort of leave the other group that we've collected at the back there. So we'll just go page down again. We wanted to try to get this one to join up with the other army at some point. We don't need to do it just yet. Here we go. So hi guys, we've got a lot of chat now. Went from nothing to everything. So gentlemen, saying I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. I've done my chores for the day, just relaxing. Now a few days ago I got Armour Brigade 2. It's still very tough but fun. It is. It's a hard one. The thing I don't like about it is how compressed the time is. I think you can change that. I think I'm going to when I play it next, I'm going to change the timing in Armour Brigade 2 so that it's not as punishing when you try to attack something, because it's quite difficult to do an attack. Valanis is saying always want to love this game, but it just kind of bounced off it. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Actually, on paper, it should be one of my favourites. I think it's one of the best games ever made, to be honest. So Chris is then saying, I've been playing loads of Gal Civ 4 of late, even though I have Age of Wonders 4. I find myself playing Gal Civ 4 more. I might just because I'm in a sci-fi mood. Yeah, that happens as well. Going to different things. So Gentleman Skeleton saying I enjoyed recently was Planetfall. Yeah, I find this one so much better than Planetfall or Age of Wonders 3. So Chris is saying, given up on Stellaris, they have messed about with the UI and the game rules for the last time for me, so I've uninstalled it. Wow, okay. So I need to focus on other games more. In this instance, either Age of Wonders 4 or Zephon, or the before mentioned Gal Civ 4. All of those are enjoyable. Yeah, they're great games. Setting up custom games, there's no shortage of options to make every playthrough more different. I still love it, and I'm up to 746 hours so far. There we are. That's good. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can actually really chop and change it all sorts of different ways. Okay, so we've got the Chris is saying, in my humble opinion, it's got worse, and late game lag is even more terrible. Shame, really. I just can't justify having it on my SSD any longer. Gal Civ 4 scratches that itch for me. I think you're talking about Stellaris there. So PS is saying, House Overhill, feeling a little targeted here. Over the hill. Is that what it said? Was it the house in the north? It's not that one. No, it is this one, isn't it? Is this House Overhill? It's Overhill, yeah. There we go. So, Baker Cat's saying, yeah, honestly agree. I can't handle the planet reworks and relearning how to play the time. Since I found Distant Worlds 2, haven't touched Stellaris at all. Yeah, it's sort of been my sort of experience as well, to be honest. And Valance is saying, same, Distant Worlds 2 replaced Stellaris for me a long time ago. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game, Distant Worlds 2. We'll be playing that tomorrow as part of our Worldly Wednesday playthrough, or gameplay. So that's sort of in an interesting position now, I think, from memory. Not that I really rely much on my memory. So Dragon Gate produced those two there, which is fine. Umbor can annex another province. Right, we'll go back down into here. So this is actually just a small province. I wish I could take these areas through here, but anyway, we can't. What should we grab? I've sort of left this for them. At this stage, we really don't need a lot. Gold we don't really need. The quarry, I'll grab the quarry. Yep, so we've got both of those. We know about those. Okay, orders required now. Now this here is a wandering stack, I think. NPC army of Chalkham. Now they're on a mission from, there's Chalkham there. So they're coming down potentially. What's Chalkham aligned with? They're aligned with this guy, so they're coming down to sort of help out. So we possibly will have them to deal with as well. Now now made this into a ruins, we can now just go across the Spelljammer. And we'll destroy this. Pillage the province. I'll just go and see if we can actually get that pillaging working for us. Battlefield looting. It's that one there, I think. Yeah, pillaging a province. So we're not quite there yet. We don't have enough chaos. Yeah, I've got those. Gold is not the problem for us, it is mana. We don't have any of the magical areas just yet. Alright, let's get back out of there. Close that one off. And so we'll just have to clean this out in a couple of turns. Now what we need to do is just make sure that we stay in around the city. So we've got 2 turns there with the siege. Actually, if I move that one out there, we no longer have the demoralization. And what we can do is, before we go and do the attack, I could just make sure that I'm sort of outside the area for that. But this is okay. This one, I think I'll actually move that one underground. Let's get them sort of out of the way. And we'll lock them down. We're looking for the towers, just so we can sort of try to see a bit further afield. So I'm just going to keep them together. Will he attack? No, he won't. He hasn't really grown anything, like in any more forces. Independents are now moving. Will they attack? No, they're not this time. The rule was denounced. Nothing we have to worry about. Respond. We've got another hero offering to join us. Alright, we've got a level 7 ranger. A couple of them actually. These are all the valiant dwarves. A mage unit would be fairly good. Another ranger there, defender. They're just level 6. Let's go back to the mage. So it's coming from Nebbington. Actually, we might even get him like a special unit actually with this one here. I think I'll recruit this one. It's got radiant bolts. Yeah, let's recruit this mage. So we've got this one now. Let's just have a look and see what we can do. We've only got cavern bears. This one here, this is a graceful judge. A touch of grace ability, I don't know what that is. What does it do? Grace. Heal, okay. Brace actually just allows them to heal up a little bit when they're attacked. The Dread Spider gains the web ability. White Wolf, these are just going to be fast. The Hunter Spider, jump and web. Now the Dread Spider, buy a supply of Dread Spider mounts. Yeah, okay, to... oh, this is actually for all... buy a supply of Dread Spider mounts to equip all units of your race. This is just for heroes. The Blessed Dragon is flying. Wow, this actually changes the what we have. Gain the web ability. Now we don't have that many of them, but I'm sort of tempted to get that. And this one here. Additional units become cavalry. Yeah, actually it says additional units become cavalry there. So Chris is in saying, does Age of Wonders 4 have Horn Gods from the Druids faction in it? I love that unit form. From Age of Wonders 3. Horn Gods. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think it does. I haven't played Primal for a long time, so I'm not sure. I don't think it comes with the actual faction. If it does, it'll be something outside of that faction, but I don't actually know, to be honest. I mean, I can't remember. I remember them from Age of Wonders 3, but I don't remember them from Age of Wonders 4. So maybe, but I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, I'd be surprised if they're not, because they've got most of the other things. So yes, it's part of a tome. Okay, yeah, it would make sense. Yeah, getting it from a tome. Anyway, let's go and grab these Dread Spiders. Valiant Dwarves. Okay, that's actually not bad, and then we will go and get ourselves the Blessed Dragon, very fast movement and a flying movement. The Elephant Mount I won't worry about. Hunter, this one here can jump and has got web. Now I could move that one across to one of the others if I needed to, but I think I'm going to grab the Blessed Dragon. Having flying units is actually fairly cool. So if we close that one off, that now means that anything, well, in here we can just go across and change that one now to the Blessed Dragon mount. And we'll have a look at other things as well, just see if there's anything else we can do. So the Evoker's Robes in through here, +1 resistance, magic attacks, deal extra damage. I'll do the Amplifier Hexes. I'll grab that one as well for now. Camouflage. I'll throw that one in there just so we can move around. And we don't have any miscellaneous items. Alright, we'll close that one off. Hi Nedland, how you going? So Baker Cat's saying, yeah, honestly agree, I can't handle the planet reworks, and yeah, learning again with the yeah, since I found Disabilities 2, I haven't touched Solaris at all. I think we might have gone up there before. Gentleman Skeleton saying, what's been your favourite memory of Age of Wonders 4 so far, Daz? I don't know, actually, I can't really pick one, to be honest, as in favourite memory. It's funny because I do remember the early games, but like I guess I'll just confirm all that. But I can't really think much about what we get, you know, in the sense of extra things with this one. Yeah, I'm sort of. I mean, I've enjoyed it an awful lot, but I can't think of one that really memory that really stands out. Sometimes you get different combat and stuff. I might move this one up to join the others. Let's go and have this one come up and join in with the other group. Okay, new Empire Development skill. We won't worry about that one, we'll just close that one off. So in here, that's boosted. That's boosted, we'll grab that one. queue up these stone walls as well. We do need to get protection in these different locations. Leyline focus. Alright, so we've got that one now, so we'll select new research. Okay, Call to Glory. We've had this one around for a long time. Favourable winds. Yeah, we don't need that either. You know, I'm tempted to just reshuffle this. But I'll go with Call to Glory. The Tome Library. Let's actually have a quick look and see if we can find... it'll be in the nature one, I would think. The one that you were just asking about before. Tome of Roots. It'll be fairly high up. Nature's Wrath. There we go. Horned God. There it is. The Horned God. Can't. Yes. So it is on that one there. Tome of Nature's Wrath. Yeah. So it is in there. Let's go that way. So. So Nedland's saying, so Daz, what is your recommendation? Age 1 to 3 or Age 1 to 4? Easily Age 1 to 4 for me. I know some people actually still prefer Age 1 to 3 with mods, but Age 1 to 4 you don't have to have. I've got no mods playing in this at the moment. I've got like all the DLC, but no actual mods, and I just love it. It's so well balanced. It's very, very cool. Yeah, so we do actually have the Horned Gods in there. Okay. Let's continue on. So this group here. Now we're going to get that other hero to come and join in with them. Ah, cool. These actually now get... these have now got the Dread Spiders. So they're now... These weren't on spiders before. This has now made our force very, very powerful. I should have read that before, because this really does cement these in a very meaningful way, including our mages now as well. Now, what about just our lowly old normal units? Do they have it? I don't think I've got any of them left in this particular army stack. I think they've all been upgraded. Let's go down to the south and just have a bit of a look down in this way. I think we've still got some that are in here. Expiring Knight, of course. They're now all on these units, which is actually very cool. Don't have any tier 1s. Where have I got tier 1s? Are they down below? Page down. Aspirant Knight. No, we sort of expect that. Yeah, even my tier 1s have got it. Tier 1 shield units. Well, that makes them actually very, very useful. So we've got a collection of them down here just for protection, basically for the back end of all of this. So a bit of a combination of the different forces that we actually have. Because this one does, if you just go to page up through here, we're a bit exposed in this location here. So it's a little bit tricky for us. But we'll be sort of cleaning this up fairly soon. One more turn. So, I know that I'm not, but I love Age of Wonders 4 and 3 equally. I do hate the design of the goblins and orcs in Age of Wonders 3 though. Other than that, both are great games. I hated the hobbits, the halflings in Age of Wonders 3. Absolutely loathed them. But I don't mind them in this one. Now, do we try to go down and finally do this quest? The other options we have, we do have the option of coming back down here and then zipping across if an army appears. I sort of wouldn't mind. I think I will actually bring this one down now. If we bring this one down to here, and then we'll just start. Oh, there we go. We've actually got smallish units coming in this other side. I can get all the way to there. It can move to there easily enough. We can certainly keep on going. I can destroy this. If I keep on building this road down to there, I can reach there at the moment. Let's just do it bit by bit. Is this one stuck at the back? No, it can still reach there as well. And that gets me sort of into the combat. Yeah, we can get to there. And with that one, yeah, we can still get to there as well. Okay, so in this case, we might do this. Let's wipe out this army. So at the moment, it's a risky army. It's a risky battle. So what are we up against? We're up against 160 there, 408 there. I don't know if they'll be able to participate, but then there's a biggish group there. But to kill this off before they can actually get everything sort of lined up would be good. So we're sort of lucky that we've found this. And I'll take on one of these at the back end here. So just go back and do a bit more road building. So that's as far in as we can get. And that just fits in with everything, so we can actually sort of go in and do an attack. So I can take him any one of these to go in and actually do what we need to do here. Yeah, we'll actually bring them in. So we've now got like 3-1. It's a safe battle, but I will actually play this one out as an actual battle. This will be good to clear out these different groups. If I do it that way, we don't take that bottom one there. If I do that, that's 1200. If I do that one, it's 1000. Do I want to get rid of these as well? And I'm thinking I do. Just to get rid of them, and then I can still get rid of this as well. So if I go back the other way, it's still a massive. I'll just do a quick save just in case we need to. So 18 there. So it's a safe battle against a big group of theirs. Now we possibly will lose a bit of health here, so we have to be a little bit careful. But I like the balance. I love that we've now got these spiders, these spider mounts. So before we do that, making me now think. Actually, I'm down to 600. Probably won't be able to do much, but we do actually have the other guy that was in here. No, he's gone now. This one's coming in to attack us as well. Alright, let's just do this, get this one out of the way. Because they've got their main army is up here. They're trying to join those armies together. So this will then allow us to finish off this particular group. Alright, manual combat. I think we'll do it manual. Actually, I'll try auto and just see if we end up with damage done to us, I'll come back and do it with manual. Only a few units actually really took the damage there, which is not too bad. So I'm actually happy enough with that one, to be honest. Like that sort of still works out okay for me. So I'll just keep that one. We'll close that one off. We move you back again. And then we've still got 10 more shots here, but I can just move this one across to finish off this one as well. And I'll just do this one auto combat, of course. Close that one. Alright, so that's now got, that was good, and they'll start to heal up a little bit over time as well. Now this one, I can't really shuffle them around too much. I think that this one has got the ability to help heal. I can't move. One can. Switch those over. Just saying, sometimes I do manual combat and then set it to auto in the manual screen and sit back and watch the battle. Yeah, no, that's actually a good way to learn the game. It's a good way to learn. If we get the chance, we can then take these out next turn as well. So we've only got 10 turns to do this particular mission. Here he is. So this is Sev the Viper. So he's now leveled up. If we have a bit of a look, so he's actually got this ability here, endurance training. So while army leader, all non-hero units in the army gain extra hit points. There's one where he gets healing as well. This one here, regenerate plus 10 hit points per turn. That's why I wanted to move them across if I could. We may still have to sort of do a bit of a reshuffle next turn. Now we've sort of got down to here. We've got second wind. Fighting back into this other side. Melee attacks gain up to 10 damage or plus 15 maximum hit points. That's going to take us up to 150. If we do it that way, we then end up coming back down this side. These are all charge attacks, which I'm not really interested in. This is a cleaving sweep. Reckless Rage. I think I'll take the hit points. Let's go that way. Confirm that. So he's now at 150 hit points. Let's move them back a bit. Sort of thread the needle a little bit here just to see what else we can find just with the scouting. Now this one is definitely going to come after us. It's 800. Oh, look at this! Now we've got now there will be there'll be a lot of combat now coming into in right now for this next turn. So what have they got? Berserker. Not massive numbers. Well, this will be interesting as well, just to sort of see actually how this one works. This will be they'll be throwing everything at us. I think. I don't think that they'll sit and back. I think they will come after our group. That gives them like 3 good stacks in there. Plus they've got this one as well. Not that they can really participate, but that's actually fairly powerful. This particular group. So I'll leave that one there. Alright, fingers crossed this is all going to work. Here they come. Nope, they didn't do it. And they've got a little group that's caught us out and through here. We'll just do auto combat. We're going to lose that one, of course. Okay, he didn't actually attack us this turn. So he is going to defend, which is interesting. Saying, why boots if he is mounted? Oh, no, we are being attacked. but it's only this. It's only the one unit. Now, this again has the chance of causing us damage before we go in for our main attack, which I'm not keen about. All right, we've got a Wind Ranger unit there as well. Steel Shaper, which is a support with a Steel Blast, does physical damage. That one's not going to worry us at all. This one here, the Bronze Golem, and the Bastion unit won't do much damage, but it's there for protection. And then this one here has got a melee strike, consuming flora as well. I think I'm going to manually do this one just to try to manage my units better. Flames on the ground here. So we got For the Liege, which sort of improves our morale. So we don't have to worry too much about what we're seeing here, to be honest. There's nothing. The only real ranged unit, this one here, is not a ranged unit. We have a look and see what it is. It's a polearm unit. Yeah, that's okay. We'll bring Falcons up through here, just towards the actual group. These Liege Guards, one of them will take damage, I'm sure of it. Which we had Zephyr Archers in here. Bring that one across. So the idea here is to get out of this with the least amount of damage done to us. Now that one there, I can actually bring this one across, and we still actually have a whole lot of different power things we can do through here. Fire Evocation, it's range 4. This one here is Fire Breath. This one's a range 6. So there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't get to hit anything, unfortunately. So she's going to smash through that. I'll just leave that where that is. None of those can really do damage to her, so we'll bring that one forward. The Giant. Across, bring them up. Any of them actually, sort of failing here. So just move her across, sort of out to there. She's extremely useful for getting in flanking shots and things. Move that one up and around this way as well. All right, that's pretty much everyone moved. eating the vegetation, eating their spinach. All right, so now we've got like a lot of different things we can do. So the flames are still sort of growing around the place. Things are burning. It's out of range. Wind rages are difficult to attack with different things, but if we can web it, that would actually work out fairly well. The webbing, let's just see what pattern it forms. So it's two in, sort of like two in front. If I get to there, and then do the web out that way, I get that one as well as the other one. So I'll take that. That one has been slowed, but we didn't actually get to do much damage to it. We can smash this one with a charge. Again, I've got more webbing that I could do back up into here with this knight, but the knight's not going to really be able to do too much. Better off using these. If I go actually, I probably should use this one before I do anything else. It's going to do big damage to those two. Also got Stomp. Deals damage to units in a 2 hex range. It's not going to be enough. Fire Evocation's not going to do it. Fire Breath. Again, it fans right out. Does 38 fire damage. That one there is not really a concern to us at all. If I look at the fire breath pattern again, so it sort of goes 3 ahead of it, and then 3 ahead of it next to it, and then 1 off to the side. So just thinking about the getting the patterning right, to take this one on, to get that one. Can I get all of them? I don't think I can. So that would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, to get that one there, I'd have to go 1, 2, 3. I'd have to be there, which then means I miss those. So I'm better off just going after these 3, I think. And that means I don't have to really worry about it too much. If I move to there, I can always just undo the move and have a look at the flame breath here. Yeah, that gets all of those. Let's do that now. They're burning. There was some critical hits there, which was good. These guys in here, actually, we've burnt away the what was there. We do actually have webs now as well. Again, the web, I can move this one up and then just do a web into this region. This guy, I don't think it's going to last very long. I think it's going to be more of these other ones that are going to be more the problem for us. Critical hits there. I think because it's burning, it can't be webbed. We need to get beyond. That's the one that we want to be smashing here. Get the area of effect attacks. If I do that when I end up hitting my own guy, I'll just go this way. Causes burning as well. We do actually have magic that we could use, which I think in this instance is actually not too bad. Even 1 hex radius, sustain fire damage, sustain an extra 15 fire damage if they're already burning. This can be fairly powerful. So these are both burning. In fact, that one is over there as well. But let's just get these out of the way. All right. Unfortunately, this one is very hard to hit. Grab the spider this time. These aren't going to have much of a go, so we'll smack this one. That one should pretty much now just dissolve away anyway. It's only got 2 hit points. I think that it still gets to have its turn before it then takes the fire damage, so I will actually smash it and get rid of it. It's 30% chance there with 1 shot. That's a 30% as well, but I only have the 1 shot there. Let's just try it this way. Missed. Missed again. 35%. Look, I'll still try it. Got him with a graze. I was a bit lucky. So that essentially means there's another plus 25% to get the graze, which is fine. So that was a that was 5%. So essentially we ended up with a 30% chance, but it did owe us. It owed us that that amount. Now this one here is also a shield unit, and so I can just come in and essentially just establish a position here using this unit if I wanted to. I can get in behind it, and I think I might do that. Just so I can start to get to this one here. We're just going to lock in here. Just go into defensive mode. And to make that even more pronounced, what I might do is actually move in one of the other liege guards to and actually then hook in to protect this unit. I've still got to bring all of these in as well. Bring that across. Got a 60% there. 35, 60 there with 2 shots. We'll start to take this one. That's a critical hit, that's good. We've got 2 liege guards. It's only 35, but there's, yeah, I do actually have the unit behind there. I may miss. I've only got 1 shot anyway. screwed up. I'm sort of ended up in the middle here. It won't matter much. Oh yeah, no, I can still move in. Where do I want to be? Probably here, I think. Just go this way. Missed, but hit the one behind. That was a bit lucky we didn't hit ours. So with these guys here, I can move them up. What I think I'll do is I will actually move this one up to here. I'm going to then link into get the sworn bond back there, just so that we take damage if this one takes any hits, because I can see this one being you know, something that they do need to target, and I can do the web, but I'm going to I think the web hits my own guy as well. No, it doesn't actually. It only hits the others. We don't get to go back into protection mode. I think I'll just go into protection mode here. And do I want to protect that one? I don't think I do. I think we'll just move on into here as well. Actually, this one I can use the web. Any greys, we did slow it down. Not too much, we'll just end our turn. Oh, it's got a special ability to hit things in behind. We really don't want to be taking too much damage here if we can help it. Unfortunately, that was... yeah, this one, the polearm that it's got, I think is a special. Yeah, area damage. Damages units in a 3-hex line. I didn't look at that. Well, he has to be destroyed this turn, which is okay. We have the rock. Unfortunately, that's going to hit our own guys. That one doesn't. If I press Alt, I sort of stamp on the ground there if I wanted to. But I'll stamp on this one here.
Yeah.
Hang on, that just got my own guy. I think. Didn't seem to damage the others, but I'm not sure what actually happened there. Alright, back in we go. This unit can not move. What's happened there? Immobilized. Oh, that's that unit did escape. So we can now kill it. I do want to get to that one as well. Down, that's good. Two shots there. do need to get to this one here at the back. But I can do it this way if I have to. Oh no, I can't. I'm worried now that I've actually taken too much damage for the coming fight. Let's do it, immolation. Through the burning there to get that one. I'm going to take it. Kill that one off. Don't have anything else over this side. I've sort of screwed up there because I got nothing. Oh, I've still got this one here to go back in and finish that one off. So I'll take that. That's good. That gets rid of that. And that was a bit of a mistake that I made back in the to leave all the lining up for that unit, which I shouldn't have done that. I should have checked everything properly. Hi Tenru, how you going? So PS is saying, so one thing I don't know, what is the advantage of using a spider as your leader? Have a spider mount, you mean? Like is it like with these guys? Just the ability, like the abilities that we have, we can't use it for a giant, but with the others, it does give them a bit of an advantage. This one here, I can still come into here. I can kill that one off. I'll get rid of that one. That one's ready to run. Yeah, I don't like the amount that we've lost here with the damage. I guess I've got to be a bit realistic, and it is going to take a bit. Critical hit, that gets that one killed. Run yet. Not yet. Let's have a look and see what the what damage has been done. That one's a bit bad. That one's a bit bad. It's not terrible. Look, I'll leave it there. I'll just close that one off. That got rid of the Spelljammer as well. So you've scavenged equipment from defeated heroes. Shielding plate. This is tier 4 actually, which is bolstering regeneration. Once per turn, this unit gains regeneration when hit by an attack. So let's take that reward. Let's open up the hero screen and see. That one might be good there. Rune of protection against storm. I'm not sure. Tenru saying, did you get contacted by the developer Therese Brothers about their new game Cyber Knights, released in less than a month? That's an old game, isn't it? I haven't, no, but I've when I looked it up, it was like from 3 or 4 years ago, I thought. So I haven't followed it up at all. Sorry, Tenru, I know you've mentioned it a few times. So, hi Mr. Carden, saying the stomp, and saying, hey Daz, have you ever tried a Mountain Giant Industrious run yet in the new DLC? No, I've pretty much, we're going with a fire giant, no, we're going rock giant at the moment, which is sort of like a mountain giant, but it's but we've gone underground with the dwarves in this case. So Simbus is saying, will you play Care Obscure Expedition 33? I've never heard of that one before until now, so I don't even know what that is. So it's in early access. Yeah, I haven't actually haven't come across Cyber Knights, so I don't know pretty much anything about it at this stage, other than I did look it up the other day when it was mentioned. God, do we want to change this? It's tier 4 as well. I'm better off using it for one of the combats. Go that way. Alright, that's fine. Now, we can leave everything where we are.
Oh.
It's not terrible, actually. They even healed up at the end of that. Just got a little bit there. So, we've got 4 stacks we have to get rid of, get through here.
Yeah.
It's a risky battle. So we've, yeah, if we go, and then we've just got one final one to get through as well. There's no real way around it. It's 25. That's 23. Yep. So we'll have to just take this one on. We do have the advantage, but we'll see how we go. Just go through each of these. Breaches made. Yeah, we'll have a look at that one. Another rule was denounced, which we don't need to know about. Provinces pillaged by your vassal. That's good. Whispering Stone has been returned. Free cities declare war on you. Oracle. Yeah, we missed it. They got there before us, unfortunately. Now, Oracle is a problem one for us because that is the one that is over here, which means that it's now surrounding us. Oh, and look what we got up this way as well. Things are moving at a pace here. What have they got? Well, they've got little numbers here. This is actually easy for us. They've made it easy. So we can smash into all of these. We'll have a look at that as well. And yeah, so we've got a few tricky bits and pieces we have to deal with in through here. So Pierce is saying, I've been keeping an eye on that one. Star Traders is one of my favourite games, but I'm not as much of a fan of stealth stuff. I don't know Cyber Knights at all. At all. Although I do appreciate you guys recommending games, like if you like them, you know, because it's so often games that I'll like as well. But I did look it up and it just seemed old. Actually, let's have a quick look while we're doing this. I know I looked at it and then thought, it's too old to worry about, but I may be completely wrong. If it is leaving early access, then that might be worth Cyber Knights Flashpoint. And again, if it's just see what the reasons were. Okay, so Cyberpunk RPG, turn-based squad tactics with unique heist planning strategy. Build your crew wisely. Their stories will become interwoven with your own. Pull-off heists with powerful cyberware faction. Okay, multi-classing weapon modding. Is it random maps? Looks interesting. It does look interesting. You're saying Therese Brothers are in your chat near the end of the last F1 stream. Oh, were they? Which surprised me. I played Star Traders Frontiers that they made, and I quite liked it. They hinted at Cyber Knights being something for chat tactics. Oh, okay. Look, in that case, I will actually... I have played their games before. I will actually make contact with them. I didn't actually see that chat, which is pretty good. Pretty bad actually. Pretty good. Pretty sure they'd give Daz a key for it if he wanted it. Yeah, look, I'll make contact. I'll make contact. Interesting to see turn-based. Yeah, the mode looks quite interesting as well, and it certainly does rate very highly. Wow, that is very high actually. Yeah, I'll make a point of making contact with them. If not today, then hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, no, that would be interesting. So yeah, because it's been mentioned now a few times, and I don't know if you've been the only one, Tenru, that's mentioned it. But now that PS is also mentioning it as well, it's there's obviously a few of you. Netherlands saying early access, not a fan. I'm not sure what you mean by not a fan. Not a fan of early access, or not a fan of the game. Be interesting. Anyway, I'll make contact. So, but it would be cool if it was sort of procedurally generated to a story and procedural maps is Slizen. Okay, that does sound good. All right, I'm convinced. What about this Clear Obscure Expedition 33? Let's have a look at that one. Clear Obscure. Don't even know this one. Let's destroy the Paintress. On rate's 93 as well. Yeah, I've never heard of this one. Explorer World inspired. Yeah, again, if it's not random maps, I become a lot less interested in these games. If it's like a pre-built map, I would skip over it. Okay, reactive combat. Tomorrow comes. Explore an enchanting world. Taking landscapes. Yeah, it sounds like it's crafted. Recruit special companions. So a secret area. Yeah, no, it's actually. So I would sort of skip over this because it would become more like a walkthrough. But so it probably wouldn't go with that one, I don't think. Yeah, anyway, I'll leave it there. Volcanus is saying that Expeditions is a linear JRPG. Yeah, so the JRPG I don't mind. It's just if it's linear, yeah, I tend not to do story games. But anyway, that was a good diversion. I will make contact about Cyber Knights. I did look it up, but then I must have just seen role play and thought, it probably won't be what I need. Anyway, we'll continue on. So we've done all of those. We don't need those anymore. Hero is leveled up, so we definitely want to get all of these done. So this is Falcons. And Falcons can now go to here, Undying Loyalty. So this one here gets Steadfast for 1 turn. Yep, so it cannot die. So we definitely want to go this way. Confirm that one. Was there any other loot that we just picked up? Got this Resistant Aegis. I'll keep that one where that is because he's magical. I'll also throw that one in while we're here. Confirm that. Close. Okay, so Pierce is saying Expedition is the poster boy for why did Oblivion have to stealth drop their game on the same week we launched. Alright, we'll continue on. So, actually, Lawrence is saying it's certainly not procedural. Yeah, no, that's and that would sort of be probably enough for me not to cover it on my channel. Okay, we've got the resistant Aegis. So this has actually now been established. So we do want to go across. So this one here, we've opened up the hero screen because this can be given to Spell Blades, Death Knights, Defenders and Warriors. So we have a few of them that would actually be okay with this one. Not you. Not you. But these ones here. Now, if I give... She's got the Hardy Shield. But we were going to give it across to the one in the north. Not Terence Weaver, but to Sev, because he's only got a tier 1 feudal sword. Feudal one here. So this one will then give him a lot more advantages. So we'll confirm that as well. So before he goes into the actual combat. Close all those off. Remains have been collected. And the signature skill is available. Alright, so this is for the new Terence Weaver. We didn't do this one. And we've been pretty much just going with Materium in each instance here. So we'll do the same thing. We'll just go and select that one. It does give us another slot we can go and make use of. This one here has got quick phase. I'm going to go with the foraging training just to get regeneration, I think. So we'll confirm that. Close those off. Bring them across. Dragon Gate needs to get something else. Monolith definitely need to get mana. Bulletin can grab another province. I'm trying to sort of leave this area for the other city. We've locked this one in, but we can now go back up towards these. We do want to get more growth. Yeah, look, I'll just pop a farm out there. Some reasonable things back out this other side. Dragon Gate can also now claim another location. So we've done all of those. We do get a mine there. So get extra mana for that as well. Call to Glory has now been done. We'll select new research. And summon a rock giant. It's got to be that, surely. It's got to be that one. Alright, so we've got the different orders now as well. Yeah, we do have a Zephyr Archer still back in this other side. Which we will use soonish, I think. That's what we're doing. In Netherlands saying not a fan of early access games because one never knows if they will leave early access phase, and secondly, any time they can change everything, so the game save stop working. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like that's a fair comment, but the other side of that is that you can actually like the development often will then sort of follow what people want, and I can list. I struggle to think of games that haven't benefited from early access, but I can think of a lot of games that really do. And it's sort of one game that I wasn't sure about the early access was Xenonauts 2. When Xenonauts 2 actually hit early access, it would have taken them so long to get to the launch phase of that game that I thought they were going to be very, very slow with their development, but they've been very responsive to what people want. They've actually to the point where they've actually stopped. And certainly there are games that we where it does then break the save process. But I guess you go in with that. But usually, I don't know. Like again, there was a game recently that actually updated that completely changed. I can't think of what game that was. Was it Xenonauts? I don't know if it's Xenonauts or not. But I quite like the fact that the community is actually is changing the roadmap. in that particular game. Distant Worlds 2 should have gone to early access. That was a big mistake not going to early access, just to allow it to sort of iron out all the problems before it actually then hit launch. But no, I think there's a lot of good things that actually do hit early access. So, as I say, I really struggle to think of games that... I know that some games get abandoned in early access, but overall I've found that early access has been good, usually. There's some games that have been in early access for decades. I mean, there's what's the zombie? There's a zombie game as well. I forget what that's called. Anyway, let's continue on. I've got limited time, and we do have to get this big battle sorted. We've got 2 big battles to get sorted. We've got the. Let's just go and see who we've got. We've got this one here. Is the first one that we're going to be dealing with. Let's just work our way through this particular collection. It's a safe battle if we choose that one. Excuse me, no matter which way we go, it's a safe battle. It's a risky battle, that one there. So that one, if we have a look at these 2 here are the most powerful. That one there is, yeah, a bit more powerful there. In fact, if we go that one there, we actually don't have everyone going in. So let's go and sit. Whoever we go in with is going to be the middle person. Now, unfortunately, this one did take damage from the last fight, so I don't think I really want that one to be the center. This one here would be okay, but I probably really want to have our main guy as the central character. So let's go across here and just do this damage here. So we'll attack that one. Yeah, I'll take this one on. And looking at the numbers, I'll probably just auto and just see what actually happens. Yes, we got low there with a couple of units, but that's still all right. So we'll close that one off. I'll keep that result. Didn't lose anyone. Hi Northrex, how are you going? We picked up the Pyromancer's Spear, which is a tier 3 Spellblade Death Knight Defender Warrior weapon. Alright, we'll just take that reward. We won't change that across anywhere. And now we're just left with these 2, which should be a simple combat for us. I'll auto this combat. If we lose any units, we then come back and replay it. That one actually ran, which I'm not unhappy about. It's still alive. It'll just make its way back to the capital. So we don't lose it. Everyone else is good there. So just close that one off. That's good. That's now really opened up the armies that were floating around in this region. Actually, the one that did run is actually still back with us. So we've still got 9 turns, but now we've got a problem where we need to heal up. So I think if I build the outpost, we'll be here for 1 turn. Do I want to do that? There's nothing here of any real benefit. I mean, it would only be building this just to literally just to heal up the units. Look, I'll do it because I do want to heal them up, so I'm just going to go and build the outpost. So we'll get that one built, and then we'll stay there for an extra turn, heal up, and then we'll be off again. So those remains have been collected. Then we've got our armies here. We'll just leave that one where that is. Back. All right, here we go. So we've gone through the Spelljammer.
Wow.
And that's 2,500. That one is 2,300. So we'll take this one on. So it's a low risk battle, but we'll just do a save. All right, it's going to be interesting anyway. I'll play it out, but we may have to save scum a bit just to get through it. So they've got caltrops in around the actual around where it is. Combat enchantment, yeah, that's all that they've got. We've got undermined walls, so all the walls obstacles are damaged at the start of combat. And burn the battlement, so battlement positions have a 25% chance of being on fire at the start of combat. So we're going up against a fair few different ranged units. Now we don't actually have any Zephyr archers in our stack, unfortunately, which would be very, very useful. I think we're just going to have to smash our way in and just see how we go. They're only level 5s, so we're at level 7s and 8s, back and through here as well. So we'll go in and do manual combat. I feel confident. And Adelaide's saying, "Okay, guys, thanks for your opinions. I enjoy construction. I do too. So yeah, no, don't ever feel that that when we're discussing things, it's having a go at anyone. And there's no right or wrong either. I mean, it's sort of one of those things where I know that, like with Battle Mode and I, we disagree really, really strongly about most things, to be honest. And but we still like the same games, but often for different reasons." There's other people that also, there's a lot of people again, just in the YouTube community that I deal with who also really don't like early access, so you're not alone. It's just, I personally like it, but a lot of people don't. Now the caltraps are everywhere. We've got little avenues in between them, so these are going to cause damage and bleeding if we try to break through there. They do actually have these onages, or catapult towers, which will then do, these will do field of, these will actually do a launches a massive projectile, has to reload every new turn. So it's one of these things, we do want to kill them off if we can. They've got Pyromancer in through there. So some of ours are going to be coming through. We're going to have to sort of try to, there's no gap in these caltraps actually. We're going to have to smash our way past them. Alright, that's a bit of a problem there. There should be an opening at the front here. Here we have. This is open to us. So I'm going to come in and with the main one. The main one I don't have to worry too much about the damage to it because it's just so strong. Yeah, there's a range of units there. If I could smash into those, that would be good. Did a bit of damage. All of these as well. There's an avenue through there. Yeah, so caltrops there. So caltrops there, yeah, there is. So there's one avenue through the middle there that we can take them up. It's their main king up that way as well. Look, I'm going to bring out these spiders. Actually, some only last for 3 turns, but I want that to become what they go for initially. What does their king do? Yes, hurl flame. Lightning evocation as well. That's the other thing, I could just leave him alone for a little while. and just deal with the centre. I might do that actually. There is a whirlwind, deals damage to all adjacent enemies and just places them up to 2 hexes. That's going to be useful. This one is a floating unit, I think, so I don't think it's going to be any sort of problem. Moves reading terrain at movement cost. Yeah, I don't think that's actually impacted by the, because it floats, I don't think the caltrops can actually do damage to it. So we'll move that one across. And I don't mind if we lose that unit. Okay, then we've got this one. Oh, I do have my own as well. They're going to be effective. That'll be useful. Yeah, so we have a bit of a problem getting through this other side here. Again, I've got a flying unit here which can get straight through. So I will actually move this one across. Just get it ready to come into this zone here. Sure whether to bring these into the centre. I think I'll still stick around this area. We'll just brave the caltraps at some point. Remove the strengthening. Firing at all of these. Missed. Get there. It's 20% for that one. I'll take that shot there. Hi Sev, how you going? How goes the Dwarf Wars? They're going well, thank you. I think it was your unit that just did some fighting. I don't think you're in this particular fight. Now, I won't go and start to take any damage off anyone just yet. We'll just leave it where everything actually is. Let's just see what we end up with here. It's used the it's actually gone into its own caltraps there. Oh, I should have kept them apart. Okay, so these are the sorts of things, if we replay it, we won't bunch them together like this. So that was a bit of a mistake. Again, I thought we had a turn there where we didn't have to worry about those. So I've screwed up already. Just play it out a little bit longer and just sort of see how we go. See what other nasty surprises that they bring. Archers firing at those is very, very difficult. Yeah, that was a silly move of mine. I've now damaged so many of those. And she's also taken a lot of damage. So we need to rethink that, I think. Just play it out a little bit longer. So that actually had a go. Yeah, no, I will start it again. I've screwed this run right up. It doesn't show that they're going to take damage, which is frustrating. So let's go and restart this because I did screw that one up pretty badly, which often happens. Just restart the combat. Yes. And this time we won't bunch them up. I thought that we had one turn of not having to worry about those towers. So this time we're going to be a bit more judicious. So we'll still throw the rocks and things, and I will try to get rid of the towers straight away, and I'll try to sort of mitigate what the towers are going to be up to. Now I still think this is the best move for us, is to move this one across to this side, just so we can sort of attack in this angle. But it's these sorts of things I need to now move them so that they still can protect each other, but not without having to worry too much about what we're actually sort of doing here. Again, I can just leave these back until they sort of come out towards us. I'll come back to deal with those in just a minute. With her, we went this way. Now I should ignore that one. That's just a scout, just a pathfinder. So it's not really something that's important. So it is more these over here that we need to worry about. Now we want to be throwing the rock, and we want to be hitting all three of those. So I want to actually hit the middle of that tower there. So going back from it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I move to there, that should be good enough. Yep, so it's going to then do damage to all of those. And the needler. It's hard to see what we get. 20% chance of hitting that one. I won't worry about that one. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this one up to protect this one. And I'm going to actually link this one across. Get the swarm bond. Right click. So this is going to give us sort of like protection there. And this one here, we just really want to rotate that one around. Just get it facing the front. And then just get the shield wall up for both of those units. So then I can start to make use of this one across into this position, which will then sort of give me a little bit extra. It's now burning. Again, if I create a line of things, it's not too bad. Let's go into here. So we can just get the shield wall back up there. Bring this needler down. Now that may invite these out, but I don't mind that if we can sort of do something with that. Missed. I'll leave this one behind. I'll bring this one out, like that one's right there, and we'll be able to protect it. This one is a shield unit, so if I take this one across this way, just do a bit of damage that way. Leave them where they are. Leave that one where that is. Alright, so we don't want to bunch them up too much. Now the Wind Rager, I do like that back in this area where it's sort of inviting ranged attacks against it. And I don't mind this one sort of starting to come back across and towards the middle. I don't think it can do a little bit of damage there, but not enough. So it's going to be more for next turn. Can use to protect that corner. Wind Rager. Still got to get around everything. Grazed, but didn't start burning. Okay. So that's going to protect all of them. They're going to have sort of like this wind barrier. 30% harder to hit. Again, that's like a little group now. Got to try it so that we don't get more than about 2 per shot. Actually, we'll move that one down to there. It does give them 3 in there if they target for that region in the centre. They'll get 3 no matter where they go, really. Just leave that one there for now. So you might move that one down. Graze, but no burning. Just keep them at the back. All right, let's see how we go. I might just save this one, just do a quick save. And that way we can always just come back to here. At least we don't have to replace this if we end up sort of screwing up from this point forward. Frozen. Was a hard one. I'm lucky to get through that that hit. Here they come. Right, so they're coming out to us. Now, what have we got? We need to smash these. Can they operate? Yeah, they can operate no matter where where these units actually end up being. So 80% there. The flame strike that can do damage to all of those. So let's go and do that. This one was so close now to getting the hit here. So we'll take. Yeah, I'm not going to get both. They've also got some like low-level protection there as well, but we'll just go and smash this one. We have to get off these areas. It's almost, that's only a scout. The scout really won't matter much at all. We've still got the flame attack. So I think I'll move back away from those and get the flame attack going against these guys. So they're all burning. And that means I can actually do a one of the spells in the middle there and do a lot of damage to them. This archer, I really don't want to be moving this archer away. That one is frozen. That one's frozen. It's only a 50% there. I'm going to come charging in with this one and we'll just see if we can kill this thing off. Only got one shot in there. That should still be enough for this one to do its job. So we're on the caltrops there, getting a bit of bleeding coming in. It's still connected there. We do need to bring this one across as well. I'll bring that one into that side. And lock that one in. And then we still have this one as well, which we can still link with any of these if we need to. I'll come centrally here. Just because we're going to need a little bit of support over this side, I think. Alright, that's got that side done. We've now got these as well that can start to hit different groups. It's going to kill off that tower, so I'll take that. Though the towers won't fire for another 2 turns. Can't reach that, that's too far away. If I press the Alt key, I can then hit all of those in the middle there. That wouldn't be bad actually in this round. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. That one there, I guess it finishes off what we started there. Just gets rid of that tower. And we should be able to clean these up as well. We've still got another one of these at the back. Giant's way at the back. Let's clean these up. They're all burning anyway, so I'll use the spell here. What did they use? They used Vision of Victory. I'm going to use Immolate yet again. Just because they're already all burning, it certainly makes it easier for us. We should be able to get kills here. It's a 90%, 90%. We don't get the kill at the back there. Take this one. It doesn't do enough. %, there. Actually, I might use the spider now. Have it kill this one off. It's good. Okay, then we've got this one, 65%. I'll take that. This one here is going to be a bit of a problem. This one as well. It's only 5%. It goes to 25% there. 50%. Still need to kill this off. So we'll charge into there. This one's also a shield unit. Ranger can't get up there just yet. It's one of their berserkers. Now we do actually have the soothing standard here, so we can just get some temporary hit points, which I'll use for this one here. There's too much retaliation there. I might blast these around the place and just sort of see what actually happens here. See what opportunities arise. Well, that one can't shoot at the moment. I'll just take this one just to stop it from being able to move through. If I go to there, I can sort of web both of those, but I think I'll actually just go and hit it. It's gone berserk. This one I could actually go to shield wall if I wanted to. No, I think I'll just do the damage. It's been poisoned. That's pretty much it. We don't have any other moves to make just yet. Still got one big attack left. That's it there. Again, we've got them bunched in, but it's unfortunately that was a critical hit. That's good. And this one shouldn't really matter much. Yep, they're missing. Yeah, greys. It's very hard for them to hit that that Wind Rager. Yeah, I've lived a bit of a charmed life with that knight. Now, the next turn, these towers are going to be active again. Let's start over here where it's easy. We're not doing too much damage there. Oh, great. Go to the where that's 90%. That one's very much unscathed. Now I've got all of these that have got webbing, where I can sort of bring these right into the middle of everything and do some big damage here with webs and stuff. I think we might do that. Just think about whether I send this one through those two caltraps against this, or caltrops into that one through there. This one doesn't have to worry about that one too much. That can actually get in behind. Do have the cleaver strike as well. Yeah, which is not, I don't want to waste that. Look, I think what I'll do is I'll move in behind, because this one's going to then have to come back out against this one here. If you have a bit of a look, it's going to do minimal damage. So let's not worry about it. It'll get a strike at us, and that's all that it's got. And then I'll hit this one. That way we're sort of looking at the... Then I can start to come in and sort of deal with these other ones. I could lock it in. Yeah, I might actually do that. I might move this one back up. And I will actually... I'll go into defensive mode with that one. We'll start to hit this mage. Then we can come back in and sort of hit these in different ways. All been slowed. It was a critical hit actually, which was good. So we have a few different shots here. Come in and smash this one. It's 25%. I'll get the kill there, but I do need to come back this way. It's 20% there if I can get the shot. What have we still got with her? I've still got the flame as well. I've already used the fire breath, and I have the stomp. But if I use this, one against this group, it's not quite far enough. Let's move it forward a little bit. Does friendly fire damage as well. Good. That one brought down the tower. That was good. Almost got this guy now as well. 25%, 40%. I can almost kill those. They're burning anyway, so look, I might kill that one off. That's 40%. I'll take that. Almost. And then we've got this guy here, which I want to keep back. It's because he's taking the damage. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So he's taking the damage for the main hero. It's 50% there. 5% there. If I move this one up, I've got two shots there at 65%. I'll take that. Got him. Alright, that's another hero down. That's going to affect their morale quite a bit. I can kill that one off with the spiders. So these jump These are hunter spiders that can actually do the jump. So the jump is range 3, which means I can sort of jump into one of these. Let's just go back to this. Kill that one off. And we might as well... what's this one down to? Nothing. Yeah, these are still active. They've all been immobilised, that's good. It does allow this one to come back up and start to do damage to this. Got it, great, that's good. Critical hits there, I think. So that worked out well. Now, I don't know if I want to bring those down that way. In one sense, these are sort of now stuck back there for a little bit. That one certainly has suffered a bit. So I'm tempted to bring these back away from here. Just leave that one back there for a second and just hook that one back in. That one. I can't get close enough. 65% chance there. Stone wall. If I come back up through, I can then sort of start to get in behind them. That's all okay where that is. 65% I'll take. Again, this should be affecting them negatively. We've still got our spell as well. Can start to sort of do different things down this way as well. That's a tier 2, that's a fury. It's Undying Loyalty, so we can actually use Steadfast there. I think I'll really get much of a shot there. I think I'll just keep this one sort of coming in with these guys. It's a bit of a problem. We can restore. This allows us to resurrect, so we can always do this at the back end of the battle, as long as there's stuff left over. So if we do lose something powerful, we can use this. I'll just leave that one where that is for now. So that's all we really need to do except for spell casting. We Ignite is going to do 25 fire damage. It's the last one really that we have to worry ourselves with. Can we finish anything else off? Not really. One's almost ready to run. Oh, sorry, I'll just go over that one, close that one. Thought there was a crash there for a second. I'll go this way. Just get it burning. Alright, next unit. Yeah, everything else is okay. We'll just end our turn here. Bit of damage, not too much. Well, they were lucky to get a shot there. They're starting to get ready to run. Just moving out of the way. Missed there as well. Right, this is good. This is good. Yeah, they're getting ready to run. So I can almost just ignore them. Smash into any of these. Let's do this one as well. I'll take that one. Been immobilized at the back. It's going to run. Now, I've still got this down the back end here. Kill that one off. I've got this one back here again as well. They're going to run as soon as we start to damage some of these. So I'll kill this one off. That should get these to start to run. So their morale is shot. We should have these as well this turn. Where are they? There it is. I'm just going to keep this one at the back. of these coming through. I've got to get going fairly soon, but we'll see if we can get this finished before I've got to go. So this flame there. We need to start to move up anyway. Move in towards the final fight. Move those up. It's the first time we've actually used that new hammer. Which is sort of unusual. This one here, I'm just going to keep this one back because it's protecting everything. We've still got this guy as well. Just going to sort of do damage into this other side. Got a spell that we can use as well. So I'll start igniting the giant, I think. Doesn't want to do much. Can't really kill any of those yet. It's sort of all we can do. Oh, I've still got this one. Right, we'll end our turn. Got about 5 minutes before I've got to get going. Go for a swim at the beach. Still active. Thought that'd be running by now. Burnt away. That's good. Yeah, they are running now. So the Liege Guard, I mean, we can just kill it off. Not that it really matters that much anymore. So, yeah, they're both running now. That's fine. Cause some damage to us. Will that help? Not overly. Just another ignite. He's now getting ready to run as well. That was a good critical hit. Bring that one through. I'm going to leave this one back just because it's injured now. They're all running. That one's not yet. I can kill it off, but I should be able to kill it off with this. I'll use that one there. I want to get this one back towards the other. Can't use the rock just yet. Keep that one going. It's running. Yeah, they're all running. It's now running as well. Pretty much all the units that we've got around us that can sort of do much. I'll just move this one right away. So off they go. Yes, we'll claim it immediately for two reasons. One, I'm running out of time, but also that still gets rid of their leader. So he'll still end up, he's running away, but he's got no, like he won't make it back because now we'll be able to finish off what he's got left. I'll just go and close this and just take the rewards. And so all we've got left now is just this the wall, this breach in here. So I think I'll just I will do a save before we do this. I'm just going to try to auto. If I lose units, then we'll come back next turn and finish this off differently. What do we lose there? An aspirant knight. Yeah, I think I'll. Oh God, do I want to worry about it? Yeah, I'll accept it. Let's take the reward. Now there we go. So we've now defeated him completely. Receive Imperium. Imperium is not too bad. I'll grab the Imperium. All right. Well, I have to leave it there, guys. So thanks for watching, and. Yeah, I'm running a bit late now, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I play some Distant Worlds. Thanks for watching. At least we've cleared out that one now, so there's now two gone. We're sort of getting close now, which is good. Next episode, hopefully we get close to finishing. Maybe 2 more episodes. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.